guys, to start off this look, I'm going to be brushing her eyebrow hairs up in an upward motion. Now I'm going to be taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown, and I'm going to be filling in her eyebrows with it. And I'm just going to keep filling them in until they're at the desired filling, you know. Okay, now I'm gonna be going in with Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer, and I'm just gonna put that under her brows. And of course, I'm gonna be using my NYX Full Coverage Concealer. Y'all know I love using these two together. It's like the perfect duo to me. And I'm gonna be outlining her eyebrows. I'm gonna be really meticulous and try to get the lines as neat as possible for a perfect brow. You do not want to rush this step or your eyebrows will look rushed. If you rush, it will look rushed. So yeah, just take your time and just be really careful and make sure you get it to your desired eyebrow. And now I'm just going to be doing the same thing on the other side. And now I'm going to go ahead and do that same technique for the top of her eyebrow. And for this, I'm using a flat brush. I'm not sure the name of it because it's been wiped off of the brush, but I've had this brush for a really long time, and it's the only one I like to use for my eyebrows at the moment. It just works really good to me. Well, really any flat brush you have, like a skinny flat brush, so yeah. Now I'm just going to be taking a Real Techniques blending brush, and I'm going to blend out the concealer that I have put under and above her eyebrow. For the top half, I'm not going to really blend it too much. Like, I'm not trying to blend it into her skin technically because I will be putting a foundation on over it. But if you would like to blend it out to her skin, you know, go ahead, do you know. But yeah, I'm just blending that out. And now I'm taking LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige, and I'm using that as a base for her eyelid. So I'm just placing that all over her eyelids. Now I'm going to be using a beauty blender, and I'm just going to pat that all in there, you know. And she had on eyelashes when she came, so I just asked her to take them off just so that they wouldn't get dirty or like get all of the eyeshadows, all that stuff on there. Now I'm just setting her eyelids with Maybelline's loose setting powder. Again, still using my beauty blender. And I'm just brushing away the excess powder. Okay, so for this look, the only palette I'll be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. The first color I went in with was Raw Sienna as my transition color. And now the second color I'm going in with is Burnt Orange. They're both like tannish colors. And they're perfect if you're going for like a natural look. So yeah, that's just what you see me doing right here. And now I'm taking the color Real Gar from that same palette. It's like a kind of dark orange color. Okay, and now I just dipped into the color called Love Letter. It's like a purpley reddish color, which I really, really like. It's one of my favorite colors in the palette. And I also dipped into a little bit of the Vienna Red color. And I'm just using that palette, and I'm blending all of the colors out really, really nicely. I just put a little bit more of the Real Guard color because I didn't want to lose that orangey tone. Okay, now I'm going in with LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige, the same color that I used to set her eyes. I asked her to open up her eyes and close them because this is a good technique for if you're cutting a crease. If you cut the crease too low and your client or yourself opens up their eyes, your crease will be kind of ruined because it's going to touch where your actual crease meets. So that's just a little tip for you guys if you have trouble cutting creases or just want to make it a little bit more easier for yourself. And now when I'm cutting her crease, I'm just trying to be really, really careful because I want it to look perfect, really. I don't want it to be too crazy, anything. I just want it to be really, really nice. So I'm just taking my time doing that, and I also recommend you to take your time. Okay, now I'm using the NYX glitter primer, and I'm just putting that all over where I put the crease at. And I'm making sure to only put the primer where I put my crease at, because wherever you put that primer, that's where the glitter is gonna go. So you don't wanna put it like on the eyebrow or your glitter will be stuck to your eyebrow. Okay, now I just placed a napkin there just so the excess glitter wouldn't get on her. And the glitter I'm using is NYX Loose Glitter. I really, really love these glitters. They're super duper shiny and super nice, as you can see. Now for the other eye, I'm just putting more glitter primer only on the crease where I cut. And I'm using the same flat brush that I used to carve out the eyebrows. And as you see, I'm just placing the glitter right there on the eyelid of where I cut the crease. And right now I only did half of the crease because I was thinking about doing a what's it called? Oh, I was thinking about doing a smoky eye, but I wasn't sure, so I'm testing it out on this eye to see how it's gonna look. But I ended up wanting to do the full cut crease instead because I just liked it better. I feel like it looked a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but you know, I just feel like it would have been better for what I feel like she was going for. But yeah, if you like the smoky eye look, the palette I was using was my Morphe 35P, and I just used that black color, and that's the only color I used out of it. And yeah, I just smoked it out. So that's what it looks like. If you like that look, go ahead and pop your eyelashes on and you're done. But if not, you know. Okay, so as you see, I went ahead and put the glitter primer on the rest of the lid, and I made a full cut crease, which I liked for this look a little bit better. Okay, and now I'm just going in with my gel eyeliner. And I also put on a liquid liner right on top of that just to make it more darker. Okay, now you see me using this tape method to get the excess glitter off of her face. This is a really simple, easy thing you can do on yourself or your clients just to get that loose glitter that fell off of the eyes or accidentally got on, you know, anywhere. It's just really, really easy and simple. So you just put it on there and you just get the glitter off. Now I'm taking baby skin to prep her face for her foundation. And I'm just rubbing that all into her face. And this is by Maybelline, by the way. Now I'm taking NYX primer and I'm also putting that all over her face just to set her face and get it ready for her foundation. I'm making sure to get that all over her skin. Okay, I was testing out her foundation. The foundations I decided to mix was Maybelline's Fit Me foundation. I mixed together the 360 and 355 to get the color that I felt was her color. And now I'm just putting that all on there with a beauty blender. And yeah, I'm just trying to get it all over her face because I want a more full coverage look and I don't want any spotting, anything like that. So just take your time with that also. Make sure you get it in every little place. And also make sure you get it, like I don't think I showed the clip, but I put a little bit on the neck area also, just so her neck and her face will match, because you don't want to walk around with your face and neck not matching, you know. And we also took her scarf off just so I can get all the way up into her forehead area, because you don't want to like leave your makeup artist or leave your house and your forehead is not matching the rest of your face. It's gonna be real sad and real bad. Okay, now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and that's what I'm going to be using to highlight her face. This concealer is not too dark or too light for her, I feel. Well, it's not just a feeling, but if your concealer is too light for you, that's what causes flashback, and we do not want that. So I'm using one that's about maybe 2 shades lighter than her, and yeah, that's what I'm using to highlight. Now I'm just taking a teardrop beauty blender just so I can make sure I get right up under her eyes, and I'm just patting that all out. And I'm making sure I blend it out because you don't want any blotchy areas, or it's just not going to look good. It's not going to look smooth. It's going to look, you know, not good. And you don't want that. We want to look smooth like a baby's bottom. Okay, now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in Deep, and I asked her to make a fish face just so I can know exactly where I should put her contour at. And so that's what I'm doing right here. And then I'm going to place the contour in the other areas that need to be contoured, such as her nose, forehead, you know, the gist of it. Now I'm going to set her face with Maybelline's loose setting powder. I'm not going to bake her face because I really just don't like the baked look. I feel like it looks ashy when you do that. So yeah, if you have any tips for me about that, you can let me know. But I've used like different types of setting powder and they all just come out ashy to me. I don't know, I just really don't like it, so I don't do it. So now I'm just going to brush that excess powder off without baking. And when I do this, it gives the makeup a very matte look, which I really like. And make sure you brush all the powder off or you're gonna look like a crackhead, unless you wanna look like a crackhead. I don't recommend. Okay, now I'm gonna blend out that contour that I did, the lines, because you don't want any harsh lines. You wanna make it look as natural, if you get what I'm saying, as possible. And you see I'm blending it in an upward motion, not down. Okay, now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit and I'm just going to highlight the areas that need to be highlighted, such as under the brows, the cheeks, the nose, and your Cupid's bow. for her nose, I'm going to be using my finger because I just like using my finger more than a brush. But I'm going to use the brush a little bit, not too much though. And I like highlighting your cupid's bow because I just feel like it makes your lipsticks and lip gloss and stuff just pop out a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna pop on her eyelashes, and I'm just using the your typical hair glue from the beauty supply store. And but before I put the lashes on, I let it get a little bit tacky, not dry but tacky. They're set that way so the glue does not like leak into her under eye, which can be really uncomfortable, so you're not pulling your eyes apart. So even if you're doing a client or just yourself, I would recommend this. And now I'm just adding a little bit more of my gel liner because I just really like gel liner. It looks really nice, especially when the lines are super duper neat. And now I'm just going to set her face with Ulta's Dewy Setting Spray because she told me she had dry skin. So a dewy setting spray is good for your dry skin. Now I'm just going to be using some clear lip gloss, and I'm putting that on her lips because that's what she asked for, clear. And I also felt like it would look the best since the eye look was so bold and sparkly. Okay guys, so that's the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys go out and try this on yourself or a client, come to my comments and let me know how it worked out for you. Hope this video was really helpful. If you guys want me to do more videos like this on my channel with my clients, just let me know and I'll do that for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.